Okay, so you hopefully completed the warm-up. So this one is your review from our last lesson, as well as some terminology. But again, check your work with the answer key. And if you're having issues at this stage, then just send me an email or give me a call and I'll walk you through some more of these examples. So this one is dealing with half of Ned, and he's missing a leg. So that's really too bad. Actually, technically, he's missing both legs because his other leg was on the half of him that is gone. So what we do have here is we have half of Ned, and then we're going to take 15 off of this half of Ned. So that's why the 15 is after we've taken half. So we got to take half of him off, and then we need to take 15 pounds off. And once we do that, we get 31. Okay, so the first thing that we should do is we should put his leg back on. So we're going to add 15. We're going to have to add 15 to both sides. So that's going to leave us with the full half of Ned and 46 pounds on that side of the scale. So here's our full half of Ned with his leg. And we should, because we added 15 with his leg, we should be adding 15 to this side. So that's my 10. And I'll put a 5. It's probably easier. Okay, so now what I really want is I want to know how much this full Ned is going to weigh. So I'm going to have to put 2 of these. And notice where I'm multiplying the 2 by up top. So once I double my half, I'm going to end up with a full Ned. And whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. So a full Ned is going to weigh 96 pounds. And now Ned is isolated. Isolated means Ned is by himself. A full Ned is by himself. And he would be equal to 96 pounds. I made one box, melted it down, made one box. Now we need to check. So if I take, Ned is 96 up here, and I set 92. And see, now I'm losing my marbles. 92. Okay, so 92, and then if I slice Ned in half and then take off his leg, we want to see if that will leave me with 31. So if we take half of 92, that gives us 46. And then if we remove the 15, we're left with the 31, which is exactly what we wanted. So, looking at a few, again, there's a reason why you keep filling out the exact same stuff here, is because you have to keep saying it to yourself. So when I'm solving 2-step equations, I have to do 1 step at a time. If you start doing multiple steps at one time, you're going to probably make a mistake, and your communication of your process won't be as clear. Because essentially what we want is, if we were to show our work to someone who did not speak English or really had never seen that math before, they should be able to follow your process. And if they can't, that would mean that your process wasn't demonstrated as clearly. Okay, so we have some division and we have some addition. So remember, we're working our way upwards from the bottom of our order of operations. So we have to deal with any addition or subtraction first. So that means we have to do the opposite or the reverse operation of adding 7, which is to take 7 away. We'll be left with a fifth of y, and that will be equal to 19. Then I need to make a full y, so I need to multiply both sides by 5. That means I'm left with one full y and 95. And then we would need to check. So our check would be to take 95 and then divide by 5 and then add 7. We want to see if that equals 26. So if I chop 95 into 5 equal pieces, I get 19, and 19 plus, I'm just having a hard time writing today, 19 plus 7 is 26. Okay, so opposite operation of adding 4 is to subtract 4 from both sides to keep it balanced. I'm left with k over 3, or a third of k, is equal to 15. Multiply both sides by 3. Left with a full k, and 3 times 15 is 45. And then we're just going to throw a little check in here. So 19 equals 45 over 3 plus 4. 15 plus 4, 19 equals 19. Okay, so we have subtraction, so the opposite is addition to both sides. And then we have to multiply by 4 because we only had a quarter of h, but I want a full h, so I need 4 of those quarters. And then 18 times 4 is 72. And then let's check. So I have 72 over 4 minus 6, smudge, is equal to 12. 72 broken into 4 equal pieces is 18. 18 minus 6 is 12. All right. Now we're going to add 7. So we are left with a sixth of d is equal to 25. Multiply both sides by 6. We're left with 1d and 150. Now we check. So if I take 150, chop that into 6 equal pieces, then take 7 away, we need to know, does that equal 18? So do this calculation and we do get 18 equals 18. Yay. So for your assignment, you have some practice problems and check them. It's so easy to just decide to not do that, but we really want to focus on checking them. And then at the start of your next day, you're going to do these warm-up questions, and then there'll be another video.